Hello, my name is Jelaine Fowlin, and I'm the Assistant Director for Instructional Design in the Center for Teaching. And today I have the pleasure of talking with Chiara Sulprizio, who is a Senior Lecturer of Classical and Mediterranean Studies and the recipient of the Course Improvement Grant for her project titled Italian Language Enhancement for Maymester Course in Rome. Congratulations again, Chiara. Can you tell us briefly about this project and what inspired you to do this project?
Sure, thank you so much. I teach a Maymester course called History and Art of Ancient Rome. I take students to Rome and to Southern Italy for that month. And my Italian skills are okay. Every year I'm sort of getting better while I'm there, but I find myself sort of plateauing. A month really isn't long enough to immerse yourself fully in the language. So I've been a little bit frustrated with my progress, and I thought that it would benefit me and my students if I were able to develop my language skills a bit further. So I enrolled in an online course. It's called Italian for Latin Teachers, and it's taught by Gregory Stringer. He is a teacher up in the Boston area who's taught Latin and Italian at all levels. And that's just meant to be easy to make hotel reservations, to read the signage when we're on archaeological sites, to email people to prepare for the Maymester, making museum appointments and things like that. So it's a very practical skill that I'm trying to develop and improve upon, but hopefully it will make the Maymester experience easier and smoother for myself and for the students.
Thank you so much. And you started to touch on it a little bit, but can you tell us what is the anticipated impact of this project on students and the Vanderbilt community in general? So you started sharing about it, how it will make the Maymester experience a little bit more seamless for you and the students, but could you elaborate a little bit more?
Yeah, I think that, when you're on the Maymester and you're studying abroad, you just never know what you're going to encounter. And especially in a place like Italy where the rules are a little more lax, things are shifting frequently. You really have to be able to pivot on a dime. Okay, this site is closed. We're going to go here, we're going to go there. The bus isn't coming. I think this will just allow us to have a little bit more, allow me to have a little more confidence in my abilities to interact with the local community there. And for the students, I think it will just allow me to be a better teacher to them, both in terms of how I structure the course, the things we're able to do, the places we're able to go, but also just more of those interactions on the fly where if they ask me, hey, what does this sign say? I can just read it for them in a much or less painful manner, I guess, right? So I'm hoping that it will also just help me be a better language teacher overall. I feel like as a teacher, you never stop learning, and I'm a language teacher, and I'm developing my skills as a language teacher, or sorry, as an Italian speaker will really help me be a better Latin teacher as well. So I'm learning some new techniques and some new approaches from Greg Stringer, who's teaching a class. And so that's also really nice as well, just to see how another teacher teaches a language course and be able to kind of share info and bring some of that into my own classroom.
Thank you so much. What is amazing is that if someone should look at your project title, they may not immediately see how many wins you just highlighted from the project. And that's a good segue into my next question. In terms of what recommendations do you have for others who would like to apply for an internal teaching grant?
I would say a couple things. Number one, it's really easy to do. So I just filled out the online form. It took me maybe an hour or two, so it's very accessible. It also doesn't need to be a big really involved project. It can be something as simple as, I just need to develop my language skills a little more to be a better facilitator of the Maymester. So I think I know for myself, I've often said, well, I don't know if I should apply for something because this isn't really heavy, hard hitting, big scale project. And so winning this has been really nice, just to reassure me that actually these littler things are important too. And there's all sorts of small ways that you can really meaningfully change and improve your courses and how you teach them. So I would just say go for it. It never hurts to ask, and you can't win if you don't play, right? So just put it out there and see what comes of it. And I think, even these small grants can have a big impact.
Thank you so much. And that's one of the purposes of the Course Improvement Grant, to facilitate small projects like this. So we're very happy that you went with your guts and applied, and we can't wait to hear about the impact of your project. So before we go, do you mind sharing in 1 or 2 sentences how you would capture your teaching philosophy?
Oh gosh, that sounds like an easy question, but it's the hardest question of all, right? I think especially right now, because everything has just been so crazy, I'm really trying to appeal to my students that we're in this together, that we're working as a team, that I am, right? And I bring that sort of energy to all of my courses, whether they're bigger lecture courses or smaller language courses. I really want everybody to feel connected. I want everyone to feel included, and I want everyone to feel like I said, that we're all on the same side and we're going forward and learning together. I'm learning from them as much as they're learning from me. That said, I also like it's important to offer a lot of structure, right? To really clearly communicate at the outset what my expectations are, how things are going to go, the shape of everything, what the assignments are going to look like. I am very much put at the beginning so we can all get off on the good foot and really make that ability to move through the course together a reality. So, and then I'd say there's 2 different competing things going on there, right? One is being, for lack of a better word, like the parent, right? Like having it all organized, having it all together, making sure everyone's clear on the expectations, the ground rules, the assignments, the exams, whatever it's going to look like. But then also just, being welcoming, being open, right? Letting them know that, this is a safe space for us to explore together. No one is ever right all the time. Like everyone's going to make mistakes, and that's okay, especially in language class. That's hugely important for everyone to understand that it's okay to be wrong. And to just have that sense of camaraderie and togetherness. I feel like that's so important now. And, I'm really hoping that going back into the classroom on Wednesday, we'll be able to foster that kind of environment, because we have all been really, I think, missing that and craving that. So I'm looking forward to being a part of creating that kind of environment again.
Thank you. So lovely. And do you have any final words, or that was it?
Just to, take advantage of what the Center for Teaching has to offer. There's a lot of cool projects, and I've benefited a lot from some of the workshops you have offered, and obviously from the grant. So I just want to say thank you for being there, for offering so many interesting and useful tools and techniques, workshops, everything that you guys are doing. And I'll report back to you, hopefully in Italian, on how everything's been going once my course ends, and we'll see how everything goes in Rome. Fingers make it to Rome for the Maymester next year.
Awesome. And we're looking forward to supporting you on this journey. Thank you again, Chiara.
Thank you so much, Julian.